What's up guys, Matt here coming at you with another quick video. This one we're going to talk about this super cheap, simple, pretty effective mod. I got to give a shout out to my man Josh at TexomaRC. He posted a video up making a skid for his rigs, and so I decided to jump on board and give it a try. If you haven't checked out his channel, definitely go do it. He's always doing something cool. He's got a cool course, some awesome rigs, is very capable and just fun to watch. So he basically took a thin piece of plastic and cut it and made like a skid that covered his entire rig. And so I kind of took that and made my own, basically. I found this thin stuff at the dollar store because this is actually just a folder, a $1 folder I cut a piece off of to make it fit. And you can see I got it going up over the steering links and everything. It actually steers just fine in there. No issue at all. I brought mine around, and on this rig, because I was trying to keep this servo back on this Olympus, I have the servo mounted from the rear. So I just screwed into the front, screw this thing up. So that kind of holds the front. And then I did two here. I need to go ahead and do my other one here. And then in the rear, I just came up to these two screws in the rear. And I could have brought it all the way up like in the front, but I wasn't too worried about that. And in the back, it seems to work pretty well. You know, most of the time you can avoid hitting any of this, but sometimes when you're coming downhill, you'll come into something, and so that, I mean, you're not going to hang on anything. It's just a smooth edge. So I feel like this material is going to work pretty good. It's nice and flimsy and flexible, so it can move. You know, I don't want to go too thick and start like restricting your movement, but this stuff is thin enough. It gives quite a bit and works with the truck. So it'd be fun to play with for $1. You know, we can do several trucks out of this, I'm sure. So it's fun to play around with, something you guys may want to try. I'm gonna put a little running in here with this thing. Didn't get a whole lot of running because I snapped the front drive shaft pretty quick. So definitely be excited to get some more time with this on real outdoor rock. Probably won't use it near as much on my indoor course. I don't have too many areas where that's an issue, but outside sometimes there's spots where you could use it. So definitely all of this up in here, I think I will like. Most of the time I don't hit this area. That's just 100% honest with you. I'll hang up the diff cover sometimes, and that's usually it. My steering links rarely ever touch, and honestly I just wiggle the steering a little bit. That's where having a good servo comes in handy. I just wiggle that steering a little bit, it rolls off of it anyways. But having it cover the diff cover, which is kind of what I did back here, I think will be really handy. So just having something like that where it's kind of a slick edge, I think will help it really roll over some stuff. So plus it looks like a wingsuit or something, you know. If we jump this high enough, it'll look like a bat coming at you or something. No. All right, you guys let me know what you think about this one. Just thought I would show this cool mod. Like, thinking outside of the box, I like it. So I had to try it out. Thanks to Josh, TexomaRC. Go subscribe right now. He's got some cool stuff. Appreciate you letting me steal your idea, man. And you guys let me know what you think. Peace. All right, so we're going to see how this thing does with its little dollar skid plate here. We slap some Trail Warriors on. These have the flubber stuffers in them. This is not the best slow crawl machine, but it will do it. Running a 3S in here. See how that just really hits hard there with the flubber stuffers? I feel like a foam does just a little bit better on something like that. kind of trying to hang it up there just to see how it did. You can see how that slid over that pretty easy. So coming down this, sometimes towards the bottom, you will catch the front just a little bit. So let's see how we do when we get down towards the bottom. Right here is a spot where you could catch the front just a little bit. Really just kind of went right over it. So I took this thing outside to run for a bit just to try to find some tougher, like rougher, jagged edges. But you can see right here, that slides over that pretty easy, whereas normally I think that titanium chassis would have kind of caught on that rock and dug in a little more. It would have made it over that, but probably not quite as easy. I feel like this will really shine on one of my crawling rigs. You know, this thing's not set up to crawl at all. I built it to bounce. So I was kind of struggling with some of these tougher lines. The gearing's just not right. It just didn't want to do it well. So definitely going to make one of these for my crawlers, and we can get some more shots with it there. I just was trying to get a few shots of this truck in action. But it's kind of hard to get one of these rigs bouncing, you know, like what I built it for, up close, and show the bottom of it, like the skid working, you know, it's kind of tough. So I think for $1, like, it's worth a shot. Give it a try. You know, right here, you can see it kind of hangs a little bit and then it just slides over it pretty easily. It's one of those things that when you need it, it's going to help. The front end, you know, I rarely ever even catch my links, to be honest. I work my way around things where I'm going to hit those. You know, obviously you use your tires and straddle things, but when you do need it, it's going to slide right off of it. You'll see right here on this rock where maybe I would have normally got high centered right here, right in there. It just kind of bounces off, you know, it just slides right down to the side and tires catch and takes off. So definitely check out Josh's video. He's got some better shots of his in action and it working. So give him a look, a like, subscribe, all that. And you guys let me know what you think about it. I appreciate everybody watching. Peace.